Texas isn't just keeping up with the nation's economic leaders, it's blazing past them. In this video, we'll explore the 4 reasons why Texas is becoming the most powerful state in America. By the third quarter of 2023, Texas achieved an impressive annual GDP growth rate of 7.7%, a testament to its relentless economic momentum. What's behind this meteoric rise? It comes down to 4 driving forces: strategic business policies, a booming population, industry diversification, and dominance in the energy sector. Once seen primarily as a land of cattle ranches and oil wells, Texas has evolved into a multi-industry powerhouse. Austin has emerged as America's next Silicon Valley, drawing tech giants like Tesla and Google. Houston commands the global energy market, contributing a staggering 40% of the U.S.'s oil production. Meanwhile, Dallas has grown into a financial hub, rivaling New York City. But Texas isn't just about its booming industries, it's also a beacon of opportunity, attracting over 473,000 new residents in a single year. These individuals aren't merely moving, they're becoming part of a thriving workforce that propels innovation across sectors, from renewable energy to aerospace. And here's the game changer. With no state income tax and minimal regulatory barriers, Texas has established itself as the ultimate destination for investment and innovation. But this is just the beginning. Stick around as we delve into the 4 reasons behind Texas's extraordinary ascent. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Economy Explorer, because you won't want to miss what's next. The numbers behind Texas's economy. Numbers tell a compelling story, and in Texas's case, the figures are nothing short of extraordinary. By the third quarter of 2023, Texas's real GDP reached $2.5 trillion in goods and services annually, solidifying its position as an economic powerhouse. Today, its GDP stands at over $2.6 trillion, making it the second largest economy in the United States, just behind California. To put this into perspective, if Texas were its own country, it would rank as the 8th largest economy in the world, outpacing global powerhouses like Brazil, Canada, and Russia. What's driving these impressive numbers? The answer lies in the state's ability to leverage its diverse industrial base. Texas leads in energy production, but it's not resting on its laurels. The state's tech industry, anchored by cities like Austin, is growing at an unprecedented pace. Financial services, manufacturing, and aerospace are also booming, contributing billions of dollars annually to the state's GDP. This level of diversification has made Texas remarkably resilient, even in the face of economic headwinds. Another key factor is Texas's business-friendly climate. The absence of state income tax is a magnet for both corporations and individuals seeking to maximize their earnings. But it's not just about taxes. Texas has cultivated a robust infrastructure with extensive roadways, ports, and airports that make it an ideal hub for domestic and international trade. The Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, for instance, ranks among the busiest in the world, underscoring the state's pivotal role in global commerce. As Texas continues to attract new residents and businesses, its economic footprint only grows larger. But the numbers are just one piece of the puzzle. What lies beneath these statistics is a story of innovation, ambition, and strategic planning. Population growth and economic impact. Texas has long been a destination for opportunity, but in recent years, the pace of migration has reached unprecedented levels. Between July 2022 and July 2023, the state added over 470,000 residents, making up nearly 30% of the nation's population growth during that period. This surge brought Texas's population to over 30 million, further narrowing the gap with California, the only state ahead in total residents. But why are so many people flocking to the Lone Star State, and what does this mean for its economy? One major factor driving this population boom is Texas's reputation as a land of opportunity. New residents are drawn by the promise of well-paying jobs, affordable housing, and a cost of living significantly lower than other economic hubs like New York and California. This influx has bolstered the state's workforce, which now stands as the second largest in the country at approximately 15 million strong. A growing workforce not only fuels economic output, but also attracts businesses seeking a deep talent pool. The migration isn't just domestic. Texas is also seeing an increase in international arrivals, further diversifying its population and bringing valuable skills and perspectives to its industries. Cities like Houston, Dallas, and Austin have become cultural melting pots where innovation thrives thanks to a mix of global talent and ideas. This population growth has ripple effects across Texas's economy. The housing market, for example, has seen explosive demand, driving a construction boom that feeds into industries like manufacturing and retail. Infrastructure development is also accelerating to meet the needs of this growing population, creating thousands of jobs in the process. But the real game changer lies in the political and economic clout that comes with a growing population. More residents mean more representation in Congress, which translates to greater influence over national policies. At the same time, businesses view Texas as a hotbed for expansion, knowing the market is primed for consumption and innovation. As Texas continues to grow, the implications for its economy are profound. But how does this population surge tie into the state's strategic positioning in global trade and industry? Business migration and investment impact. A quiet revolution has been unfolding across America's corporate landscape. Over the last decade, dozens of Fortune 500 companies have made headlines by announcing their relocation to Texas. But what's driving this seismic shift? It's not just the absence of state income tax, although that's a major draw. Texas offers an unparalleled trifecta: affordability, infrastructure, and a business-friendly regulatory environment. Take Tesla, for instance. In 2021, the electric vehicle giant moved its headquarters from Silicon Valley to Austin, citing lower costs and a supportive business climate. This relocation sparked a trend that saw tech heavyweights like Oracle and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise follow suit. But it's not just tech. Financial powerhouses such as Charles Schwab and Caterpillar have also planted their flags in Texas soil. Today, Texas boasts 55 Fortune 500 headquarters, edging out most other states and solidifying its position as the headquarters of headquarters. The ripple effects of these migrations are profound. Each company brings not only jobs, but also a cascade of economic activity. Think housing demand, local supply chain growth, and increased consumer spending. Take Austin's transformation as a case study. Once known primarily as a cultural hub, the city now rivals Silicon Valley as a tech epicenter, attracting startups and established firms alike. This influx has driven up real estate values but also fostered innovation, making Austin one of the fastest-growing tech cities in the world. Infrastructure plays a starring role in this story. Texas's extensive network of highways, ports, and airports makes it an ideal logistics hub. The Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, for instance, is a critical asset for global commerce, connecting businesses to international markets with ease. Companies are also drawn to the state's affordable real estate and abundant land, enabling large-scale operations without the exorbitant costs seen in other economic hubs. But what's next for Texas? The migration shows no signs of slowing, with more businesses eyeing the Lone Star State for expansion. How will this influx reshape Texas's economic identity? And more importantly, how will it impact the industries already thriving here? Let's delve into that next as we explore the role of Texas's energy sector in shaping its future. Texas as a tech and innovation hub. In the heart of Austin, a Tesla gigafactory sprawls across thousands of acres, a symbol of Texas's meteoric rise as a hub for technology and innovation. It wasn't long ago that tech startups and established giants alike viewed California's Silicon Valley as the ultimate destination. Today, many of those same companies are turning their gaze east, drawn by the promise of lower costs, abundant talent, and a vibrant business ecosystem that Texas has nurtured with precision. What sets Texas apart is its ability to foster an environment where innovation thrives. Austin, often dubbed the Silicon Hills, has become a magnet for tech giants like Apple, Google, and Meta. Apple's $1 billion campus, with its capacity to house over 15,000 employees, stands as a testament to the region's growing appeal. Google has invested hundreds of millions in expanding its operations, while Meta's sprawling data center in the area cements Texas's reputation as a tech epicenter. But it's not just about the big players. Texas's tech scene is also bolstered by a flourishing startup culture. Accelerators, venture capitalists, and an entrepreneurial spirit have transformed cities like Dallas, Houston, and Austin into breeding grounds for innovation. Startups focusing on artificial intelligence, biotech, and renewable energy have found a supportive home here, thanks to the state's collaborative approach between government, academia, and private enterprise. Infrastructure is another crucial factor driving Texas's tech boom. High-speed internet access, state-of-the-art facilities, and proximity to top-tier universities like the University of Texas provide companies with the resources needed to innovate at scale. These universities are not just educational institutions, but also incubators for cutting-edge research and development. Graduates armed with STEM degrees are feeding directly into Texas's workforce, creating a cycle of sustained growth. As more tech companies relocate to and expand within Texas, the state's influence in global technology continues to grow. But what happens when this tech revolution intersects with Texas's other economic strengths, like energy and manufacturing? The convergence of these industries could define the next chapter of Texas's economic story. Let's explore this exciting interplay in the upcoming section. The energy economy. In a state as vast as Texas, energy is more than a sector. It's a legacy. Decades ago, Texas earned its reputation as the oil capital of the United States, thanks to discoveries like the Spindletop Gusher in 1901, which marked the dawn of the modern petroleum industry. Today, the Lone Star State still lives up to its name, producing more than 40% of the nation's crude oil and accounting for nearly a quarter of its natural gas output. But the energy story doesn't end with oil and gas. Texas is also leading the charge in renewable energy, making it a true powerhouse in every sense of the word. Let's start with oil and natural gas. The Permian Basin, one of the largest oil fields in the world, lies at the heart of Texas's energy economy. Stretching across West Texas and southeastern New Mexico, this basin alone accounts for a staggering share of U.S. oil production. The state's investment in advanced extraction techniques like hydraulic fracturing and horizontal drilling has only amplified its output, keeping Texas at the forefront of global energy markets. Yet, Texas's energy dominance isn't confined to fossil fuels. The state is also America's top producer of wind energy, generating more than the next three leading states combined. The expansive plains of West Texas and the Panhandle provide ideal conditions for wind farms, while Central Texas's sunny climate has spurred rapid growth in solar energy projects. This dual focus on traditional and renewable energy has made Texas a key player in the transition to cleaner energy solutions. The infrastructure supporting this energy empire is equally impressive. Texas boasts an extensive pipeline network, seaports equipped for energy exports, and power grids capable of meeting the demands of its growing industries and population. The Port of Corpus Christi, for example, has become a major hub for crude oil exports, connecting Texas to global markets from Asia to Europe. As Texas continues to innovate and expand its energy capabilities, one question looms. How will this unparalleled energy economy shape the future of the state and the nation? From powering tech hubs to driving global trade, the next phase of Texas's energy story promises to be just as transformative. Texas, a visionary future. From oil gushers to tech hubs, Texas has rewritten its narrative, evolving into one of the most dynamic and influential states in America. Every corner of the Lone Star State tells a story of ambition and resilience, from the booming tech corridors of Austin to the energy fields that fuel not just the nation, but the world. Each of the four reasons we explored today, unmatched economic growth, a population surge, business migration, and energy dominance, is a testament to the strategic choices and natural advantages that set Texas apart. Imagine the ripple effects of this momentum. Startups innovating in Austin, global companies establishing roots in Houston, and renewable energy projects reshaping West Texas's landscapes. These aren't isolated successes. They're interconnected forces, propelling Texas into a future where its influence extends far beyond its borders. But the story doesn't end here. Texas is more than numbers and industries. It's a vision of what's possible when opportunity meets determination. And the next chapter? That's still being written by the businesses setting up shop, the residents choosing Texas as their home, and the leaders steering its path forward. So, what do you think? Is Texas poised to become the single most powerful state in the nation, perhaps even surpassing California? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of Texas's incredible journey, please like, share, and subscribe to Economy Explorer. And don't forget to check out the videos on screen for even more insights into the economic forces shaping our world. Thank you for being a part of our channel's story. We'll see you in the next video.